Hi guys, Gruttz here, and we are back on the DozaCraft server, and today we're going to be doing some redstone work for Jack. Now, if you remember at the end of last episode, I found this book, and it was up in the PLF building on a wall, and I never actually got around to reading it. So, let's have a look now. So it says, Gruttz, I would like potentially hire you to do some small redstone work for me. I know how to make the contraption, but honestly, I can't be bothered to do so at the moment. So I was hoping for a few shiny rocks or maybe some other compensation. We can find a middle range and get this work done. Yep, I can see that happening. The contraption I need is going to connect to an auto furnace. I use the furnace for making charcoal and stone simultaneously, and would like the charcoal to be filtered out and then back into the fuel slot. Oop. Letting the stone go its normal course into the storage chest. Right. If this seems like something that would interest you, feel free to stop on by my new shop, Stoneworks, and leave me a book with an estimate on the price in my payment chest. Thanks a bundle in advance. Your friend, OhaiiJackJones. P.S. I didn't sign the book, so you can use it to name the price, and I'll get it back because I'm cheap, but not as cheap as the Block Exchange, who has cheaper prices for stone products. Alright, well, you might notice next to the book, I've already got some diamonds. And that's because Jack is on right now. And we had a quick chat, and I know exactly what he wants, and I says I would do it for 3 diamonds. And I think we're going to do that right now. So I'll put some stuff away. Have I got my tool chest? I have. And I'll see you over there. Here we are, DozaCraft's newest business, the Stoneworks. And this is just behind the DozaCraft Motel. My base is just over McLovin's building there. And there's Quanny's Bakery and the iron farm. So quite a good location really. And this is where Jack wants the work done. So Jack's selling cobblestone 7 stacks for 1 diamond. Quite a good price. And stone or bricks 5 stacks for 1 diamond. That does seem worth it, that. Anyway, below here is where he wants the work done. Here we are in the basement, where Jack does all his work with the furnaces. And he's got a single furnace set up. He's using charcoal as his fuel. Input line there. Output here. Going into that chest. So, I know he wants the furnace lower down this time because he wants to be able to put an actual chest on top of here, which makes sense. And I think he's after it flush with the wall. So where I've placed the stone brick here is where we're going to set it up. So I'm going to have a bit of a think of this. I'm going to take this down, move it out of the way, and get some ideas together, and then we'll have a look at what I've got. So, I've got some of the stuff I'm going to need here for this build, and I'm going to slightly change this up to what Jack asked for. It seems this could be a little bit better. It's not too much of a change from what he wanted, but I think you'll be able to do a lot more with it. So, we'll start with the 2 chests here. 1 trapped, 1 normal. and these are going to feed. Just make some room here so I can work. These will feed down into the furnaces, which will be at this height. Like so. So that's going to be the base for it. And it's going to be this side for wood, this side for stone. And I am going to need a bit of room sort of underneath and around. I'm just going to dig up an area at the minute. And I'll fill it all in when I've finished. I've brought some smooth stone with us anyway, just in case. Right, better keep some torches going here though. There we go. A little bit more room to get in around here. So yeah, so they're going to be the inputs for what you want smelted. In the back here will be the fuel input, and that's going to come from one double chest. And then the output is going to come out of here, and let's see. We'll end up here. Just try and decide if I need that other chest or not. Double chest on the output, I think. Not there. But the output for that double chest is only going to come from that furnace there. So I'll just fill them in for now. I don't think I need that. Right, yeah. So you're going to put wood in here. It's going to go through, and that's going to make charcoal here. And then you're going to put your cobblestone here. That's going to cook in there and make smooth stone. Now the charcoal that's going to cook from here needs to feed back into there, and we're going to do that with droppers. There we go, like so. Just so I can get in and out. Let's knock these out. I'm going to need a bit of room for wiring as well. So the charcoal is going to come out and then feed back into the dropper here from there. So if you look at it here, input wood, that'll go in, turn itself to charcoal, go around here. We're then going to need to power these droppers to send it up, which will send it into the chest. Now, double chest up there will feed both furnaces, but the problem we're going to have is it's going to feed this one first. So it's going to take 64 charcoal there, but it's also going to take 5 stacks here, so we're just going to fill this up with chicken. Something that won't go as fuel. And that way, the chest itself, the furnace itself will only take 1 stack. That'll take 1 stack, then the rest will start piling up in here. And what it'll do is, if that's got 2 full stacks in it, it'll then send it around the other side and go into the furnace for the stone, for the cobblestone. Yeah, that seems to make sense. So let's just tidy that up there, like that. Yep. So what we need to do is we need to get a comparator set up to activate them pistons, droppers. I'm getting all my words wrong today. So one comparator. How am I going to do this? I'll just grab that and that, and then we'll decide. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to detect as it comes through this hopper. So we'll want the comparator right here, and I'm going to have that feed into the block, and then want it back here. We only need to power the bottom one because that'll power the top one as well. We'll end up with sort of one item probably stuck in the system at all times, but that's not going to make too much of a problem. And the easiest way to wire it will be that. So if we can get some of this and simulate this, and see where that went. Yep, there it is there. And this is only designed for one item at a time, not too fast, because of the 2 ticks of delay here, which is all you need for this type of setup. So I'm gonna actually fill that up, grab another stack of it here, and fill the back up. And is there any wood anywhere here to test it? Nope. I'll grab some wood, and I'm going to need some item frames anyway. So we're going to need to put item frames on here. We don't need to, but it'll look a bit better. And just so Jack knows what goes where, we'll have wood in that one, and stone in that one. Yeah, might as well. Can I? Yeah, I wouldn't make these double chests, I believe. So have that one there and that one there. So that gives like a double chest of storage there. So as we stand at the minute, that's got nothing in it at all. That's full charcoal. There's nothing in this chest here. So have I got any cobblestone on us? Stick the 35 cobblestone there. That should filter down into this furnace ready for cooking. And to get this thing going, put some oak logs in here. So you see it turn on there. The oak logs are starting to fire up here. This is going to go through and cook. Now that's going to go around through the system, and eventually it's going to end up here. The first one has to go back in to replace the one that's being used to smelt. But there you go, you see the charcoal start to filter through to this side now. And if we watch this here, you'll see more charcoal appear. And that will keep the whole system up and running nicely for him. And then smoothstone gets deposited here, and the stock of charcoal will just sit up in this chest up here. So this is why it was only 3 diamonds of payment, because there's not a massive amount to it. But I think it works really well like this. And you can cook both at the same time rather than just having one chest full of both. So I think you find a lot more of an advantage from this. We're all cleaned up here now, and I think it's looking very good. Nice and compact, does exactly what it's meant to do. Got smooth stone in here. Charcoal's nicely topped up. wood's still getting cooked. Cobble here. So let's just dump the rest of me cobble in here. Let it cook away. The only thing you don't really have access to is that charcoal in the back. But it's up to Jack, you could probably knock a hole through there if you wanted, so you get to the chest. But apart from that, that is the job done. I'm actually really happy with the way this has turned out. So I hope Jack likes it. That's the sign left, and we are finished here. Alright, so we've got like a few little jobs to do here, so I just need to change the MRF sign. And the reason behind this is it is no longer a communal mob farm. Sorry, I kinda talk and type at the same time. So this is now my private base. The reason behind this is we've been talking on the server and we're trying to promote the more roleplay side of things, the shops, stuff like that. So people were saying that the mob research facility is a very overpowered farm and stuff, and people were getting everything for free anyway from there. So it's gone back to how it was intentionally meant to be when I first started making this. And this is my own private base away from spawn. So I've got a couple of signs. I've got one at the end of there, I've got one here. I just need to put one in the mob research facility itself, and then I'm done. I'm happy with this. I've got plans that I've wanted to do at the research facility, and I haven't been able to do it because it could make it dangerous when other people visited. But now it's my own place. I can go ahead with these plans, and it doesn't matter if it blows the place up or anything. So yeah, some good will come of this. Plus I can make myself some really good shops around spawn selling a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I'm sort of happy with it. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it an end for this episode. We've done Jack's furnaces. I've changed the mob farm here over to private rather than communal. So, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.